Decorators and a microphone. The UK's first painting and decorating podcast with Trev and Ryan.
Hi guys.
Just
Round two. We had a little warm-up session out on the field, doing the open the gate, close the gate. You know,
testing levels and all sorts.
We do all of that.
We're not going to bore you with the details.
We do all of that.
Just a quick reminder that tax needs to be paid this week.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
don't remind
Sunday,
me. Please don't remind me. Don't bring it up.
Sunday is I think the 30th. So yeah, once you've been to church, nip home and pay your tax. That would be my my advice. So yeah, how's your week been, Ryan? What have you been up to?
Yeah, it's been fairly all right. I had a week of just sort of pottering around on a site. I didn't do anything else this week, did I? I've just been there Monday to Friday.
Yeah, I think so. You helped me out actually.
Yeah, got you out a bit of a jam. It was nice and local to me, so it's not too bad. 20-minute drive in the morning, couple of fags, cup of coffee.
Lovely.
And it's quite a novel thing still for me, sort of, which is being on site and just being another tradesman on a building site. Yeah. You're not, I think I described it as, because I went home one day and I'd left late. Like, I think the standard accepted in the trade is 8 till 4 in it, really. Yeah, a few weirdos do 8 till 5 or 8 till half 4, but no, I think 8 till 4 tends to be the way to go. Yeah. But we never discussed the time, and I sort of just showed up at 9 most days because I woke up late. I just couldn't wake up to this week. I don't know if it's just because it was so cold or what. I'll mute you for a sec while you're messing about if you want to do a bit more. You okay?
Yeah.
Tighten up the nut on the back of the... Yeah. And my missus was like, "Oh, did you get in trouble?" And I'm like, "In trouble with who? For what? Like, who? Yeah, for what? Like, who? If they kicked up that much of a fuss about it, we'll find someone else that would be there on time or whatever time you think's appropriate, and I'll find something else to do because you're not my boss. You're not.
I think that's the thing with you. You're very reasonable with your times. You'll turn up late, or not late, but you'll turn up later and stay later.
Yeah. But I just know that I'm crap in the morning.
Yeah.
I just am. I always have been. I've never been good in the morning. I've never been good with early starts. So, it's just not me.
Rather than fight it.
Yeah, well, just roll with it. Yeah. Just accept it as it is what it is. I'm not going to put myself. So I have 3 separate systems of alarms, and I will sleep through every single one.
Yeah.
I have like a normal just beep 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 on my phone. I have a radio that starts up as well, so I've got music and people talking, and that's normally. And then I've also got one of those light up alarm clocks that gradually builds up the light in the room.
Didn't I?
Yeah,
it still don't work.
Nope. If I want to be asleep, I will be asleep. But there's no fight in it. It just is what it is, and like I say, I've just come to accept it. Like,
so Ryan, I was meant to be doing the job that Ryan done this week, but like I say, Ryan sort of helped me out a bit.
Got you a little bit out of a little bit of a jam.
I've been worrying ever since I got this job that Ryan was going to get paid because I felt sort of like a bit responsible. So I was there Wednesday when I came down Wednesday. So before I left, I dropped the hint about getting paid and invoicing and how. And
what's the deal?
So yeah, it was all. Ryan needs to WhatsApp me and did it. Yeah. So anyway, was it Friday night you put your invoicing?
Yep, Friday night, and another thing that I done was that. All I gave him was this week. I was like, I can give you this week. I can't guarantee you anything else, but you just do day work and I'll crack on with what I can crack on with. And I finished 2 rooms and got started in another one. Yeah. So I don't think that's too bad.
And also the rooms were full of crap when you got there.
And it is a really nice. I think I've done a really nice job as well. It's not slapped up. It is done quite nice. And the mate you was saying, when can you be here next? When can you be here next? I was like, maybe Tuesday. Like, maybe. I was like, I've got something to do on Monday. I need to help Dad get a push on with the job. Yeah. But I might be here Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I might have something else Thursday, Friday. Oh, all right. When can you be here? You're going to be here Tuesday, aren't you? No. I'll let you know Monday evening what the plan is. All right, you're going to be here Tuesday, aren't you? No, I'll let you know Monday evening. But the moment I got paid, text back, yep, received, I'll see you Tuesday.
But yeah, it was.
Easy as that.
You got paid. I mean...
Yeah, and I think you sometimes can jump the gun a little bit, and I was like, let's give the man the opportunity to either pay me on time or not pay me, and then we'll react to it. It's not happened yet. Let's not get wound up about something that's not going to, potentially didn't happen, and it didn't happen.
It was a nice surprise, wasn't it? It was very, done the decent thing.
Yeah, it's always good to get paid when you put your invoice in, which is nice.
Very nice.
So I'll be back there Tuesday, do another few rooms.
Plodding on.
It's the sort of thing of like, and this is the problem with site, is that the builders tend to just sort of think that, oh yeah, well if you just finish the walls and then we can fill the chase in and I can put the skirting on and then you can paint the skirt in and touch in. And you're like, no, that's not really. I need everything to be done.
Yeah.
And then send me in there.
Yeah.
I think the only people on a site that should go after you are maybe carpet fitters and floorers.
Yeah.
But not even really floorers, just carpet fitters, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because and they must know it's going to get messed up as well.
Yeah.
They're not stupid.
Yeah, and that's why we've not done the hallway yet, because it's a narrow hallway and they've got loads of tools upstairs. So I'm like, well, there's no point in me painting it and getting it to a finish for you to bash a bloody planer or a thicknesser as you're coming down the stairs.
Absolutely.
And that's what I think I've said to him, is I'll get everything up to just only needing a last coat on the walls, because then we can come in, we can touch everything in, and it's just a final coat. We're not doing an extra coat and blah blah blah. But yeah, there's chasing out of the wall that I need to go and patching on Monday.
I'll tell you what I've been surprised about as well. Leyland donated all the paint to the job. And some of their stuff is not bad at all, is it?
It's not a bad drop of gear, that stuff, actually, surprisingly. I was quite surprised by their undercoat. Their acrylic undercoat went on really well, stuck quite quickly. Yeah. And got through a scratch test fairly well.
And what was that top coat we were putting on? Was that the satin?
It's just an eggshell. They're durable eggshell.
Yeah.
That went on all right. Their emulsions are a bit thick, but they go on all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not had a bad time with it.
I used yesterday, talking about emulsions, I used that Isomat, is it premium?
Yeah.
That's thick.
Yeah.
You can't use that without putting water with it.
We do.
Blow, I was trying to cut in with it. It's like cutting in with treacle.
Yeah. I suppose we don't really actually do that much brushing and rolling.
I wanted a litre, but they're 750s, isn't they? They're not quite a litre. Yeah. So I thought,
how did you get on with that? You never gave me an update on whether your 750 was enough for that wall or not.
Well, luckily where it's so thick, I put watered it down quite a bit, and it managed to. There's about an inch in the bottom of the thing. So yeah, if I hadn't put water with it, I wouldn't have done it. But it was really thick gear, but it covered lovely.
Yeah, you was going on about your eco people with the bags and stuff.
Yeah.
Could you not make like an equivalent of a squash, like a concentrate, and you just thin it out with water?
Oh, yeah.
So it comes in quite a thick, gloopy paste, but a good mechanical stir, and 2
like that Cyclone.
2 litres of water
that makes up
an actual, because then that's a lot less packaging,
bloody hell,
a lot less to transport.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're not just carrying around loads of water for the sake of carrying it around.
So basically you're getting not the pigment, but you're getting all of
the chemicals that are needed
without all the water that's put with it to make it into.
Yeah. But I'm not a chemist.
No.
I'm just a bloke that puts it on the wall.
Maybe there's a reason.
Maybe.
With that idea, maybe we've got to start this podcast again.
Oh, please don't.
I'll just cut that bit out.
Yeah. Just put a big boo.
Yeah, there's our million dollar idea gone up the wall there, right? No,
that's where it's supposed to go if it's paint up the wall.
There'll be a reason, wouldn't there?
Yeah,
it's not been done before. Yeah. I'd have thought, no one.
Maybe there is a product out there and we just completely missed it.
Yeah, well, maybe we have.
No, don't. Our £1 million idea is that. Do you remember that one?
What's that?
You know what? The pictures that you showed me and you've been buying the chemicals for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where we can cut it. Yeah.
Oh, anyway, yeah. What
have you been up to all your week?
I had a week of bits and pieces, really. I had a day and a bit finishing off at Froyle, where you helped me.
Yep.
Then I come with you Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, I spent Thursday wallpapering or preparing and wallpapering 2 walls, and then Friday, nice little easy day, went back and done a little mural on a feature wall. So yeah, it was quite a nice.
Were they repapering onto finished walls?
Well, luckily they'd been plastered.
Okay, and painted.
And mate had painted them. He said,
Yeah.
"Did I do the right thing painting them?" Because then I went over them with the Leros and
Yeah.
took most of the paint off. I said, yeah, perfect. I said, I've given them a good sand. I said, and I'm a bit old-fashioned. I like to size the walls.
Yeah.
I don't trust.
I still size walls just because that's what you showed me to do.
Yeah, I just don't trust. I just think it's belt and braces, isn't it?
What? So, what did you know the story you told me where you stood there chatting to the builder and he was going on about how he finished the walls himself, and you flicked out your purdy tool?
Oh no, yeah,
That's what I was trying to lead you on to.
Sorry, yeah. When I went to look at the job,
So close. We are so close to being good at this. So, like, just millimetres shy.
I went there to price it. I got asked by a builder to go and do this job for the customer. So the customer was there, and he'd painted the walls. So I was there going over the walls, like you do when you go to a job. You think, you've got wallpaper, what the sort of state they're in. So I was rubbing my hand over it. They were finished walls, and then there was a big snot of plaster that had been painted over. So I got my purdy tool out and just run it up there, knocked it all off.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, I didn't see that. I said, well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. No, I did though.
But there was an interesting story about that job.
Yeah.
You don't know where it is, do you? Because you've not been there.
No.
But it goes up. There's a big long drive to this house, and then it goes up, and it's on a bank.
Where is it?
On the this is going to not really help a lot of people, but on the New Odeon Road, they're going up to Basingstoke.
Oh yeah,
You know where the farm is?
Yeah.
It's set back on this hill,
Lovely spot that.
and the story goes that it was the granddad of the farm next door who built the house himself.
Yeah.
He was a policeman or something, but he decided in the 1930s that he was going to build a house. So he bought the plot of land. He was going to put it at the front of the plot and have all the back.
Yeah.
And his wife said, well, no, it's a bit close to the road. Why don't we build it on the hill? So he said, yeah, all right, if that's where you want to. So
That's what you want, my babe.
yeah.
That's where I'll put it.
That's where it is. But it is really, really steep. So before he built the house, do you know what he built to get the materials to the house?
A road.
No. Better than a road. He built a railway.
What, like a little 00 gauge
No, bigger
railway?
than that. He reckons it's about 2 inches wide, this track, and there's still railway tracks.
Like
he said,
dawdling its way up.
there was a shed down the bottom where he had all his materials, and he had tracks. The railway used to, and even better than that, the mate he come from next door came in with a book, and it documented all the pictures of him building the house.
Oh, cool.
And had a picture of him on this train, taking the materials. Yeah, he built a railway
like
before
that.
he built the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's got a shed down the bottom where the train was kept and some building materials. And then, mate, he said he actually built some points where he could change over tracks and then go to another big shed where there was more materials.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a glorious time, the 30s, where you could just have... You're a policeman and you earn that much money that not only are you building your own house,
Yeah.
you're building railways to go
he
along
built
with
a
it.
railway before he
An
built the
actual
house.
functioning 3 different location stops.
But this
Commuter service from the road to his house.
So this is what mate is a electronics engineer. What he's done is he said in the shed. He said we concreted the floor, but there's about 9 meters of track still in there. He says so I've taken that up, and what I want to do is now run that railway track up the side of his house. He said so that when we get shopping and stuff, we can actually put it on there and run it up because it is really steep, these steps. He said we could either get on it and
Stanner ourselves up there.
Well, he's found out that a electric scooter has enough torque to be able to get it up.
Pull it up there.
Yeah. He said,
I think you'd just get a little, like a winch or something, and just wrap it over a.
Yeah, but he said it would be a little bit of a sort of like nod to the past to say thank. It's still, but yeah, amazing that he actually built this house with a rail.
I can't think of many places that I've been that have got nice, unique stuff like that. There's just so many boring new builds.
That's what I said. I said, and he said, when we come to view the house, no one told us that.
Yeah.
I said, but if the estate agent had that in their hands, said,
Yeah.
look, this, and apparently there's 2 wells there as well, but
Well.
the people
Only need one more.
the,
And then it would be a tribute to the couple. Well, what have we got here then?
the people that
Is this a railway?
the people that did
You got a licence for this? Are you authorised by the British Rail Authority?
the people that did use it lived there before, used the wells as landfill, and they've just filled it with crap. So yeah, but yeah, it was incredible that you can
Yeah, I think it's more incredible that a policeman would have that much money.
yeah.
He's just a copper, and you could build a house.
Yeah, I mean, it took him a few years. It wasn't like,
still.
he done but amazing. It's just fascinating that.
Yeah, there's lots of history and lots of little places.
Yeah, but it was it was really it's funny when you get talking to people what you find out, isn't it?
Yeah, I love chatting to people. It's one of my favourite things. There's along with going to a customer. So what is it that you do then? That's normally a good one. Get chatting. I found out some interesting stuff from that.
Is that job I finished on Tuesday? I was putting in that bedroom we done. There was a scaling, wasn't there? It comes down. So I took my level there. I was going to take my laser level, but I ended up taking a good old spirit level, like using a good old day. Anyway, so I said, and he had some pictures to put.
The one with the bubble that goes entirely over the top of the bubble.
The one that's got 2 bubbles in it. Yeah, I don't know. It was like, yeah. Anyway, so I said, I've got a split level. I said, if you want to put those pictures back up, because we took some down, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I said, if you want to put, I said,
Why would you suggest it?
I know, because I'm just too nice.
I hate putting up pictures and crap like that.
I know.
I'm a painter. I'm here to paint.
I said, so anyway, he was a good old Irish bloke, wasn't he?
Yeah.
We couldn't work out whether he was Robert or Terry. All the posts come to
All
Robert.
the posts come to Robert. When he was on the phone in his posh phone voice, it was Robert, but his missus called him Terry. We called him Terry.
Yeah, so don't know. Anyway,
Robertery.
So anyway, we put the first picture up, and that was okay. And then of course, the second one's a little bit more difficult because you've got the wire behind, don't you? And different wires behind the pictures are at different lengths. They're not all the same. So you've got to take that into account when you put the picture up. So anyway, we thought we worked out where it needed to go. Knocked it in. Stood back. It's a bit low. So again, then we went a bit high. So then we come.
Do you know this is one of the lovely things about being a smoker.
Yeah.
Just put a filter in the little, the crevice of the hook.
Yeah.
Just put it in the crevice and then put it on top of that, and that'll bump you up another couple of mil.
Yeah.
I fixed my Merca with a filter because you got to push the power lead.
Yeah.
You got to push it in and pull it out.
Yeah.
Well, my one went a bit loose. Tore a filter in half, poked it down the back of it, and there's enough spring in that it just keeps it locked into the machine. Anyway,
so there's us messing around, knocking these blooming hooks in, and he wandered off to get something, and I just sort of, as he come back, I was sort of smiling to myself. He said, "What are you smiling at?" I said, "It reminds me of this 40 Towers." I said, "Do you remember that?" I said, and he started smiling. I said, "Do you remember one about O'Reilly, the builder?" I said, "Your missus has come back." I said, "And me and you'll be replastering this wall." I said, "There'll be so many knocks and dents in it." So, yeah, we had a laugh. So then he wandered off to get something else on. I think he might even put the kettle on. So I said, "Oh, come on, O'Reilly, we've got work to do." And we just had a big sort of laugh about it. And you think it's when you can have a laugh.
And he's a proper old boy, and he's in his late 70s, but he is a proper good laugh.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah. So when I was leaving, he said, you should change your van to TJ O'Reilly. He said, "I can come and work with you." So we had a. What's that?
But my maintenance won't work on a Sunday, and that's the way it is. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well, how long is it going to take you?
Well, I'm working as fast as I can.
Well, it better be fast enough. I mean, she is here in 4 hours.
Tia,
What?
fruit a couple friends, huh?
Oh, lovely.
He hasn't got time to drink that now.
Oh, these look
What do
good.
you mean? Now, will you get on with it?
Look. This lot here, an hour and a half. This one, easy, lick a paint, lick a paint, lick a paint for an hour. What time is it now?
10 to 9.
All right, 10 to 9 and 2.5 hours is plenty of time. Give us a
No,
business.
But yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of. But yeah, so yeah, it's just when you have customers like that, it's great.
Yeah, I do like having a giggle with a customer. Like, yeah, and I think it's part of the. It's just another one of the things I think of just being when you're in someone's house. It's like it's customer service, but in a entirely different way. It feels like, because I don't think there's many other jobs. Even if you're a Sparky and you go into someone's house, you're not in there for a week, 2 weeks at a time, like a decorator, even like a full house rewire. You probably end up kicking the customers out because they won't have power for X amount of blah blah blah. But we are, especially with people working from home, we are consistently in people's homes with them there, interacting with them all day. It's not like going to a shop and then they click your fingers at you and you go, "Where's the beans?" and you got to show them where the beans are. But you actually got to build up a relationship with these people, because you want to feel comfortable at work and you want them to feel comfortable with you in their home.
Yeah. It is, and you've only got sort of like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes when you go and price up a job to actually work out whether you're going to work well together.
Yeah, and you definitely get those customers where you just have to get your head down and shut up and just try and make your way through it. But then a few of them you can sit there and have a laugh with, and you don't mind standing there for half an hour having a cup of coffee with them, just shooting the shit. Yeah,
I mean, they were good as gold, weren't they, when we were doing that lounge kitchen?
Yeah, letting us leave stuff down and things like that. And it makes your job so much easier if you get on with them.
Yeah, definitely.
How important do you think it is to be confident? Oh no, I've ruined it.
What?
I've ruined it. Hold on.
I was thinking that too.
How
that
important?
That would have been a nice little segue there to just finish one thing and start another. But we're getting there. At least you're aware of it.
Millimeters to being good at this.
At least we were aware of it. We're getting better.
Another 130 odd episodes, mate. We'll have it. Joe Rogan's got nothing. How important do you think it is in running a decorating business, being able to price up work properly?
It's pretty much
accurately.
I think it's more important than actually doing the decorating, to be honest.
No evidence to that, mate.
Well, if you're
I've never known someone to earn so much for turning out such.
Oi! Don't you dare! How rude! You're having a laugh.
We're still going on with this, by the way.
What? Oh God!
Your fixing of the jingles.
It's more important than the work, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because if you can't price the work, you're not going to get the work. You've got to price it properly.
Yeah.
And also, you've got to be making money at it.
Oh yeah, well, we're not in this just to earn a living. I'm in it to make money.
There was a post the other day on a Facebook forum somewhere that said, video of this job.
Right.
Can you help me price this because I'm crap? Well,
be better.
Yeah.
I gotta say, get good. Just get better.
Just get better. What? If you don't get it right, you're going to just lose interest. You're going to lose money, and it's important.
And it isn't actually that difficult to do.
Not really.
No.
Just if you've got a big job, break it down into areas.
Yeah. And so my little laser measurer.
Yeah.
That I got off of Scamazon.
Yeah.
20 quid. So I reckon for about 30 quid you can get yourself a little kit to help yourself price up jobs.
Yeah.
So you need like my little £5 Casio watch because it's got a stopwatch on it, or you can just look at the time. You need a little notebook that will fit in your pocket and a pen.
Plus, it'll be on your phone anyway.
Yeah, or you can just use your phone. I don't like using my phone for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Little notebook and a pen, and then one of them laser measures.
Yeah, that's
it. My one, it's got a thing called painter's mode on it. So you measure the height of the ceiling, and then you just go around each wall, press the button once, and it'll give you the square meterage for the room.
Yeah.
Pardon me. And that you do that, and then you time yourself how long it takes to do a coat. You can write that down. And then the next coat, time yourself how long it takes. You write that down. You get yourself some averages built up for how long it takes you to do.
On average,
X amount of linear meters of skirting that's in this room, and then you can work out your time per linear meter, or your time per square meter on walls or ceilings, or spraying ceilings or rolling a ceiling.
Again,
different.
I think it's just people, innit? They're just lazy. It's just easier to go and ask someone.
Yeah,
it might be wrong, but it's easy to ask, and then
I know how long it takes me to do a job. I don't even price up my own work, but I've taken the time to do it just in case I ever need to price up a job. I can go on a spreadsheet and I go, oh, well, I've measured this job up and it's X amount of square metres and it takes me this long to do a square metre and I want to earn this much.
And also,
is there not a video on YouTube?
Oh, there will be one, yeah. There may well be.
Is there a video on YouTube on how to price up jobs?
There could well be.
Where can we find that?
You could probably find it at Paint and Decorating Tips by TJ, I would have thought.
Oh, I think we've closed that gap another couple of mil there, mate. Whoa!
But no, I think it is. Just don't be lazy. It's the same. The more effort you put in, the more you're going to get out, the better you're going to be.
And it's a ball ache to do it initially, because you've got to remember to do it. But after a while, you get to the point of, all right, I'll chuck sheets out, I'll have a cup of tea, give it a quick measure up and write them down, and then I'll just, write in the notebook. Because you're not, the idea isn't to start the timer and then blitz it and get to the other end and be shattered and not have had a break and go, oh, well, I've managed to do this 10 minutes quicker than the last time.
Yeah, you're not racing yourself.
You want to give yourself a nice little average speed, plod along, just, if you're going to have a fag in that time, have your fag.
If you're going to talk to the customer and then spend 10 minutes talking to the customer, then include that as well, because, 9 times out of 10 you're going to have another customer that
you're going to have a chat to.
Yeah.
And, and it all sort of, you're looking for a nice average.
And the more averages you can get, the more accurate you're going to be. You know, because it's going to add. But once you've got, you need I'd say about 5 or 6.
Yeah, just to get a nice enough, big enough data set.
Yeah,
and then it takes 2 minutes to rattle it into Excel, but I use Sheets because it's free.
Yeah.
To rattle it into Sheets, work out what you want to earn. And
your overheads,
and
blah,
blah, blah,
the job, and all
of that stuff. But you don't. I think even initially, you don't even need to do that. If you want to just work out how much you need to be charging per square meter, if you're struggling with pricing jobs, don't start out by trying to work all of that out. Just work out how much you want to earn, and how long it's going to take you. Those are the two main things, aren't they? Yeah. Really. And then from there, you can build in all of the other stuff. You build that up. And
the other good thing is, from there, you can also give the customer an accurate time scale. So if you, I don't ever tell a customer how long my job's going to take, but if you do, then you can say, well, I'm planning to get this done by the end of this day, this done by the second day, this by the third. And also another good way of doing that is, if while you're there, they ask for additional work to be done. You've not
just made it up and then gone, well. But he's charged us 600 quid for these 2 bedrooms, and then this third bedroom he's only charged us 150. But how does that work out?
Yeah, exactly. So it just everything follows on. Everything's got a baseline that you're working from.
Yeah. So you're not just pulling things out of thin air and making it up. You have actual figures to actually calculate how much it is. And it, like I say, I've managed to do it, and I don't even price up my own work. I just done it just in case I need it.
Yeah. It's always worth knowing.
Yeah.
So there's nothing worse than seeing these pricing questions, because they're just an absolute waste of time.
Yeah, the easiest one to start out on even is just doing internal panel doors. Time yourself on them.
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
I think. For me.
Yeah, I think I allow
quick rub down and taking off whatever required furniture and then dusting and painting. I think it's about 7 minutes aside.
Yeah, I think mine worked out about 10 but I do like to have a chat, but
that's the thing. It's all to you, isn't it?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a race. It's not. It's just.
So even between me and Ron Knight, there's 3 minutes difference.
Yeah.
It's. You might think, 3 minutes is not a lot, but if you've got 10 doors, it
adds up to that's actually quite a small amount in a whole staring land, isn't it? 10 doors, living room, kitchen,
so you can see, but.
3 bedrooms upstairs bathroom. Yeah, you're looking between 7 and 10, aren't you, for a whole way?
And the most important thing is, if then you send in a quote and the customer says you're too expensive, you're not.
Yeah,
because
you know you've not made it up, and you're not just pulling the figures out.
Yeah, you're not thinking, and then can you do it cheaper? So then you do go cheap. If you're not using a pricing system and you do go cheaper, you're going to be losing money. Whereas if you put a little bit in it, if you put £200 on it, you can say, well, yeah, I can knock £100 off and still know that you're going to be walking away earning some money.
Yeah. Or you can adjust some other things and say, oh, well, I can do one less coat in here because we go in similar colours. So we might get away with one coat. So I can knock off this much. And I know it's this much because it's...
And that's my other thing.
Yeah.
Never, ever give something without getting something. Don't ever discounts. Just don't just say, oh, yeah, I can... Because then you
look like you've made it up.
Give a reason why you're making it cheaper.
Yeah.
Do less work.
And I think that's something that you... do really well is that you never get a decrease just for the sake of asking. I can knock the price down, but fine, we'll be using cheap paints.
Yeah, or you're going to get less work.
Or less guarantees.
Yeah,
things like that.
Yeah, just don't just give it away. Give them a reason why you're discounting it. Otherwise, it looks like you just pulled the figure out your arse. I mean.
That's all right. We're 30 minutes, 33 seconds, so technically you're out of the new format. Technically.
Oh, well done. So I hope you found that useful.
I think I did let a shit drop as well.
I don't think you did. I didn't hear it. Unless I've become immune to it, but anyway.
Probably.
Anyway, I mean, if that was useful, then let us know. But,
Email 2decks1mike@gmail.com. Not that you check the emails anymore.
Do, but we haven't got any.
Yeah, Sam sent one.
Well, I couldn't find it.
Well, look harder, because he definitely sent it.
Okay.
That's all I keep getting now. Every time I see him, I did send an email in. I know, Sam, but I don't have access to the emails. They're not on my phone anymore.
Tell him to send it again. Anyway.
Send it to... What is it? Trevor@gmx.com.
No, Trevor at tjjekyll.co.uk.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm going to get loads of other ones, don't I? Great. Anyway.
Oh, did you know this thing that you can do online? They're called mail bombs. And all you've got to do is put someone's email address into this website and it sends them loads of spam. So that's Trevor at...
right. Anyway, have a good week. Good week. Catch up with you.
Yeah, I mean, they've... yeah.
What does that mean?
No, nothing. Means nothing at all. It means I had a lot of words in my head and none of them came and made it out of my mouth.
Okay, well, yeah. Have a good week.
Yeah,
remember to pay your tax.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which isn't a lot, but it's mostly work. I wouldn't do any work.
See you later, guys.
See you later. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, don't forget to follow at SD_Decorator on Instagram. Bye. Straight back in.
Oh, God, dear.
Yeah.
I was going to get a drink, but...
Oh, you can go get a drink if you want. I'll have a fag.
Would you?
Yep, I'm recording. We're back.
Okay, right, we're back. Let's...
Yeah, tell you what, let's leave the computer up instead of shutting it down and then pressing record.
Oh, God. No. We'll get away with it if you don't say anything.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
How are you guys, anyway? How you been? What's
definitely can't hear that, can you?
What's that? What are you talking about? That was where our problems were, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All those months, we wondered what that noise was. Turns out
it was you.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Can you stop doing that? Again, this whole thing of how close you are to the microphone to how loud you're being.
Shut up. I bought this the other day because I thought it might inspire me to get back on YouTube.
Jesus.
But it's not really worked.
Tell you what, why don't you buy some more shit?
Oh, it's not in there. It's all empty. It's in here.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I bought a case to put it in. Yeah, I thought it might inspire me to do some more filming.
Jesus. Some complicated bits of kit in here.
It's a little camera, that's all.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find the actual little camera.
That's it. It's like a USB stick.
So why is it not inspiring you?
Well, I don't know. It's all been done before, isn't it?
What? No, that's...
Well, you're
frustrating sometimes, you are.
Have you found it?
Yeah, I have.
You need the app to use it. But look, it turns into a little try. What? Should we tell people what it is?
You're not even taking the bloody thing off of the camera.
I know. That's how much it's not inspired me.
How much does this cost you?
Where's your mum? It's a good little thing, though, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. How much did it cost you?
What's that got to do with anything? Don't take that off.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
So this can connect to this, and you can have this independent.
And it Yeah.
How much did this cost you?
What's it called?
How much? How much did it cost
Should
you?
we tell
first?
people what we're talking
No,
about?
no. Answer my question.
A couple of £100. Should we
Oh,
tell-
how many couples?
I think it's about £250.
Oh, that's not too bad.
What are we talking about?
What's the quality like on
It's
it?
called an Insta what?
Insta 360 go to
Yeah.
40p 50 FPS.
So I just thought it might give you those shots that because you wanted to do one of the spray, didn't you? The spray. I wasn't thinking even when I bought it. I'm just
What do you mean?
trying to justify